As you guys can see, we are in Microsoft Excel. During this video, we are going to show you how to complete a table with a given set of data and turn the data table into a graph. This video will give you some of the most basic information and functions and lead on to some more complicated functions to cut your time displaying data in half. First of all, before I show you some basic information or basic functions in Excel, we'll have to define some terminology. The whole table you see is called a sheet. The letters at the top of the sheet reference a column. The numbers on the left side refer to the rows. Where the two of them meet, you will see a whole bunch of rectangles in the middle. Those are called cells. For example, B5 is a cell that is in column B, the 5th row. You're going to see the terminology come into play shortly. Now, this is a random sales report from all these employees given amount of months, the whole year. Now, there are two things missing, a whole row and a whole column. One describes annual sales and one describes monthly sales for the whole group. And we need to find out what these are. So what I'm going to do first is use indirect cell referencing to find out some of these totals. So first I'm going to hit the equal sign after I select the cell first. Then what I'm going to do is type all these numbers in manually and add all of them up. Just a second, we should have a total. And our total comes out to 3,984. Now that I've shown you an example of indirect cell referencing, I'm going to show you an example of direct cell referencing. To direct cell reference, you hit the equal sign after you select the cell you want to have the answer in. Equals, you type in the cells you want to add up. For example, D4 is one of the ones I want to add up. So I put D4. Then I hit the addition symbol. Then I want to add E4 with that, so I do E4. Add. I keep on going on the same row until I add all the numbers up I want to add. So I'll do that real quick. Hit enter, and that's your answer. Now, that's not going to be it's going to be, there's an even easier way to find out all these totals in a much faster and easier way. Now, this is going to require us to use a command. It's called AutoSum. How I use this is I select an empty cell where I want the answers to be, and I put insert at the top. No, not insert. I go to home at the top. Home. And hit AutoSum. And now, since I hit AutoSum, notice how these two are selected. I don't want the sum of these. I want the sum of these and these rows right here. So what I do is click and drag. Click and drag. And these are all the numbers I want added up. Now, I check. They should show up right here in this cell that I want all added up. I messed up, so I'm going to do all these again. I'm going to do it again. Yep. Go to Home. AutoSum. Okay, now that I'm straight, hit the enter button. And that's your answer. Now I'm going to do these for all the rows now. AutoSum. I've found out the totals for the monthly sales in this column right here, and the row for annual sales right here. Now what I want to do is make a chart. So to make a chart, you go to Insert, and you go to a certain type of chart you want. You select the chart, let's say a bar graph. And I go to 2D, and there's 3D. You can have them in different types of dimensions. So what I'm going to do is choose a 2D one. And notice that a chart comes up. It's a bar graph. This bar graph shows the sales of all these people. I'm gonna make this chart bigger since you guys can't see it. Alright, here's these charts. Okay. All the different people in the survey are in their separate colors, and these are the months that they were set. Alright, now that we have this set of data, I'm going to add a chart title. To add the title, click chart title. You can change the text in here. So let's call this table chart or whatever. Call this chart sales. Oh my bad. Report. Give the date 2014. Alright. Now I'm going to I gotta stop. Alright. Excel can be used to create data for not only for business purposes, but for sales taxes as well. Excel can be used not only in business, but you can use it for personal use as well. Because as years go by, we're leaning more and more to technology than ever. So being competent in these programs like Excel, not only Excel, any Microsoft program will give you a big leg up, not only in your career, but in life as well. Thank you, and I hope this video was useful.